back to their old faithfuls tonight. They had 6 a.m. barrel practice this morning, so they're not going off of very much sleep as they show up here, but these horses should be very tuned in. What I'm excited about is this Halen Live. You can see she's very calm, very relaxed, and so is her horse Keeper back there. They had a hard time starting off their NFR last night. Finally pulled that check. She got this horse reshod, made some adjustments, and now it's time to really see what they're capable of.
You know, Janie, we talk a lot about the top of the ground and the advantage there, but the truth is we have seen really fast runs from first all the way to 15th.
No, I completely agree, and I think a lot of that goes to this ground crew and Randy Spraggins, who is out here first thing in the morning. He's out here all day communicating with these barrel racers, making sure that ground is good 1 through 15. But you can never beat the top of the ground as Halen goes in there. And wow, that is the first barrel we're used to seeing from this team. Really good second. They have found their gear. This horse Keeper, he's standing on top of the ground. Beautiful run. That's a Halen Live we like to see.
Great run.
13:68. To make it tough right off the bat. You look at winning times as Donna K. Rule gets set to go. Round 1, 13:38. That has been the fastest time that we have seen. It's all been 13:40s that have won in the rounds after that.
And you see Donna K. She went back to her old faithful Valor. Of course, he's been AQHA Horse of the Year, Horse with the most heart, and that is the best first barrel they have had all week. This is the run that we have been waiting for from Donna K. Valor. He's moving his head. He's like, let me go, Mom. I'm ready to run home. This is going to be good.
Yeah, her best run yet, Janie. Just off.
Yep, 13:70. That's second best. We have a 68 and a 70. Here comes Wenda Johnson. She's been shut out over the first 4 rounds. That could change tonight.
Yeah, I agree, Jeff, and surprisingly shut out because this team is usually really, really solid here in the Thomas and Mack. They had a down barrel last night. They've been making pretty runs, but Wenda Johnson, she's a jockey. She's going to ask Mo for a little bit extra. Sent him in really hard into that first barrel, kind of slid by it, cost him some time, bobbled the second, snaps really nice around the third, but it's not going to be the night for Wenda Johnson.
Yeah, it's that first barrel that got her still pretty fast at 13:81.
Yeah.
She went way past that first barrel.
Look at this momentum they had in there, and this is a hard angle. You kind of go in there with the V, hit the wall a little bit, but they made up a lot of time with that second and third.
Andrea Busby's picked up 3 out of 4 checks. Let's bring in Steve Kenyon.
Andrea is the first of 5 barrel racers to run tonight who have made clean runs in each of the first 4 go-rounds. Andrea and Benny really good in Andrea's first NFR. Right now sitting third in the average.
Yeah, and setting up a good run here with 2 barrels.
Yeah, they're laying down an absolutely beautiful run. They're making the same run every single night, staying so solid and fast.
You betcha. New leader, 13:57. She cashed in the first 3 rounds. Didn't get a check last night, but she's in line to get one tonight as Abby Phillips gets ready.
Abby Phillips also made a horse change last night. She's going back to Andy Anderson tonight. She trained this awesome mare by Eddie Stenson, and the key with this horse is she is all fire. So Abby really has to try to keep this horse nice and calm. You see her trying to ease up that alleyway, get that timing on the first barrel. They ended up having a down barrel last night, so they're not thinking about the average. Now it's time to really let Andy Anderson run. Really nice snappy first. Abby rides so well, has to be so aggressive to keep these barrels up. Laying down a run here, moves her over. Woo, slight slip on that third, but I think this is going to be quick.
Yep, it is, 13:68. That'll tie for second right now. Busby still has the lead at 13:57.
Yeah, you can see a little bit of slip in the ground right there on the front end as she tried to come around. Really good run for a first-time NFR qualifier.
Well, here comes Carly Otero.
The thing about Carly Otero is you know she is always going for first. She can handle and add so much confidence to every horse that she rides. But Bling Alina is so wicked snappy around that second. Watch this third. Boom, right there. What a run. This is going to be the best one so far.
No doubt.
And she had a new leader, 13:51. That bumps Busby to second. Otero is right on stride. And here comes Shelly Morgan.
Shelly Morgan switching back to B tonight. This is her younger horse. She decided to give Kiss the night off. They had a great run last night. They placed with the 1375. B is very capable. Like I've told people, this mare is so cool and has the coolest breeding. B is actually out of the great mare Rosa's Cantina. Shelly Morgan, they just make the same run every time on here. Maybe a little bit by that first, but beautiful second barrel. She rides so well. What a veteran in this arena as well. Nice run for Shelly.
Bringing it home, her time 13:66. It'll be third place right now.
Yeah, B actually beat Kiss tonight. What a run.
Well, here comes Haley Kinzel. One round one, one round two, one round three. And picked up a check again last night. She won $131,000 in 4 rounds. They have been dead, solid, perfect.
They have been an incredible team to watch. And I thought last night, you could tell Haley gave Sister just a little bit more room around that first barrel, which is so smart. She's thinking about that average. She's trying to be solid. Gets her moved over, perfect for that second. Haley's riding has been spot on, doing exactly what Sister needs. Another clean run, and the reins are flipping over the head, but they made it across the tongue.
13:59, third best. Well, the crowd gets into that, don't they? Absolutely huge roar. She's in third. Carly Otero still at top, 13:51. Leslie Smalago. She's had an interesting 4 rounds.
Interesting is a good way to put it, Jeff. We're kind of trying to figure out some timing, some things, and Gus, he won a horse with the most heart. They've won rounds here in the Thomas and Mack. They're just trying to get things figured out. She gave Gus the night off last night. This horse is such a cool gelding, and he really turns tight around every single turn. Leslie's riding so aggressive, trying to make sure that she's got that room around the third. Nice run, their best run by far.
That's what she's been after. Can she get the money? 13:68. That's going to put her in a tie for 5th place right now. A 3-way tie for 5th. Ashley Castleberry, she's made money. She's 4th in the average. She's number 4 in the world.
She's having a good finals, isn't she, Janie?
Boy, she really is. Her first trip to the NFR and Sky Blue's first time to run here in the Thomas and Mack. For them to have 4 clean runs and be so solid is impressive. And it's been a trying week for Ashley, but she is handling all the obstacles that come with being out here in Vegas. The only lefty here tonight, and maybe a slight step by the first, but you know, the thing about Sky Blue is he has a deceiving style. Really snaps strong around that second. Another clean run. What a team here at their first NFR.
Digs in, heads for home, 13:66. That'll put her in the money at the moment. She's going to match Shelly Morgan's time.
Here we go.
I think everyone in the Thomas and Max thinks that about now. Here we go.
Oh, it's fun to watch this, man.
Cassie Mallory said she thought that Jarvis would kind of start off slow and then build and get faster every run. Well, I'd say that that's pretty safe to say. And if a 13:43, if we're building on that from last night, you better look out, because here goes Jarvis. The timing on their first, they have this down. Cassie is one of the best trainers, best riders in the business. Headed into that third, sets it up perfect. Look out, Cassie Mallory and Jarvis, they are on a roll.
13:43. That's exactly what they ran last night to get the win, and that puts them in the lead again. Wow. Emily Beisel got Chongo back out. That's a tough act to follow right there.
We've seen Emily Beisel follow some big runs before and get that round win. If anyone can do it, it's Chongo. She switched back to him tonight. She's been on 3 different horses so far. Wow, that was a really nice first barrel. We're clean so far. Headed in there. She leg lifts. She's like, Chongo, let's do this. Into the third.
Oh,
wow,
good.
they saved it. They're headed home. They made it.
13:53. That's third best right
Wow. You got to be pretty handy to do all that.
Guys, this hardly ever works out, but Emily Beisel reaches down with that inside rein. She dropped her reins to hold the barrel up. So impressive. Don't try that at home, people.
Here comes Lisa Lockhart. Not having a Lisa Lockhart kind of national finals rodeo. She has been shut out over the first 4 rounds, and this is a really fast round 5.
It's really fast, but Lisa Lockhart, the winningest barrel racer in the WPRA, and she's back on Levy. He's a veteran in this arena, and they're laying down the runs that they always lay down. Is it going to be fast enough?
She may be the most popular contestant here. 13:57. She's in the money, tied for 4th right now with Andrea Busby.
What a tough round.
Mallory still has the lead at 13:43. 2 cowgirls remain, one of them very much in the thick of that world championship race. Tiani Schuster, number 5 in the world, She is number 2 in that average battle.
And what a round, the fastest round. Everyone is really bringing their A game. But Tiani Schuster, she is not fazed by any pressure. She's as cool as they come. Man, MacGyver really slid by that first barrel. She kind of had to gather it back up. But they're thinking about the average too. A clean run's going to mean a lot here. Lost some time, but still in the game.
1389, not going to pick up a check tonight. It stays right there in the average.
It's kind of a tough angle. Slid in the ground just a little bit, kind of hit the V in the fence. Went by it, cost him some time.
Final cowgirl, Patricia Duke. She's alive in the average. She's number 5. Back a little bit. She's 11 in the world standings.
In the last 2 rounds, this stud, Vanilla Wafer, he's really stepped up and found a new gear as they come around here. And of course, Latricia, one of the greatest barrel horse trainers as well. She trained this horse's mom. Now she's running him at the NFR. Another really solid run for them.
Can she cash? 1365. No, barely misses it. Winds up number 7. Haley Kinsel's going to be in that 6th spot at 1359.
Wow, look at all 15 times. Not one in the 14.
That is amazing. And Cassie Mowry is trying to keep fighting, keep the heat on Haley Kinsel. Wins back-to-back rounds. Identical. 1343 last night, 1343 tonight. Our results brought to you by Mahindra. Carly Otero in there. Lisa Lockhart picks up a check as well. Get the victory lap for Cassie Mowry. She has a down barrel in the first round, and that's really what's kind of keeping her out of being at the top of that world championship race in terms of the average numbers. Really important for Tiani Schuster.